G4TV as we celebrate the crossover between games and Hollywood. Now, Laura, when we thought about this show, we really wanted to get some voiceover actors to tell us about performing in a video game. And what better game to cover than the smash hit Half-Life 2? Now, unfortunately, the guest we had first booked was Lamar the Head Crab, and unfortunately, he had a family emergency, so he can't be with us today. But we do have two special guests with us. Now, the first guest is Hal Robbins, and he's the voice of Dr. Kleiner in Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Hal, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Like the Dr. Kleiner voice right there, just like that.
That's so weird.
It's
well,
crazy.
there's a reason for that.
We also have another special guest on the phone, straight off the set of All My Children, is Merle Dandridge, and she's the voice of Alex Vance. Hey, Merle, you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Look at that. So both you guys are here on the show. This is an exciting moment for us. Now, you guys actually had a lot of scenes together in the game. Let's take a look at one of those right now.
Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
There you go. So both
That's
you were
awesome.
doing the motions. You guys were reliving it. Now, the interesting thing is that you guys were in that scene together, but apparently you've never met before. Is that true, Hal?
I'm afraid so, but of
Well,
course...
say hi to Merle, then.
I'm happy to. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Hal?
Well, okay. You know, they put us together in the game, and now we're actually together, in a manner of speaking, for the first time.
Wow.
I feel like I'm in the game. That's absolutely awesome. Well, guys, we posted to the message boards because a bunch of people wanted to ask you some questions. And one of them that I pulled was from Teletubby. They want to ask each of you, did you guys mess up a lot? Were there a lot of bloopers? And how long did the recording sessions actually take you? Hal, why don't you go first?
Well, I like to say that I'm a one-take wonder in this studio. If there are mistakes,
Me too, Hal.
I don't make them. At least most of the time.
And Merle, are you as equally perfect?
Oh, perfection personified.
That's what I figured. One take. How long were you actually in the studio, Merle? Because you had quite a bit of lines in this game.
I did, well, I think they scheduled about 3 or 4 hours at a time, but it really didn't take that long for me each session, and I think I did about 6 sessions.
Wow. That's a lot, though.
It's a lot of dialogue to go through.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you know.
each session couldn't have been more than a couple of hours.
Wow. Now, have you guys gotten a lot of sort of great reactions from fans? I mean, this is a huge Smash game. Have you actually heard from the fans? I mean, Merle, have you, I know you have a website. I mean, people have been posting on, you know, your guest book and things like that, right?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of feedback, and it's funny because the gal who does the website, I don't think she'd expected much more than, you know, maybe the Broadway community to respond to the website. And then when Half-Life came out, I don't think she was prepared for all of the feedback.
That's right. We should mention you're in Rent on Broadway as well, right? You've been in that?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Very cool.
exciting.
Now, both of you, Little Game 06 had also posted to the boards. He wants to know if you guys are gamers and if you've actually played the Half-Life game.
Well, I have, though I'm an inept player. I
So's
can't
Jeff.
survive in the
I-
Half-Life world, but it's an interesting place to visit.
I feel like I'm in it right now.
That's right.
Merle,
What about you, Merle?
Me, I haven't played it. I'm dying to, though, especially being able to hear that clip over the phone. That was that was a trip.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Weird for me?
I haven't heard
Well,
it.
you
so-
get successfully teleported, unlike poor Gordon Freeman.
Indeed.
That causes lots of trouble. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you guys about was what's next. I know, you know, Merle, there's been talk about an expansion pack that might star. Alex, I wanted to ask you guys, are you planning to go back in the studio to sort of, you know, record some new lines for this?
I haven't heard anything of yet.
I did hear something.
Right.
What's the inside scoop, Hal?
Well,
That's right,
I don't
that's
know if
right.
it's the inside scoop, but there was talk of an address over the PA system by Dr. Kleiner to the inhabitants of City 17 sometime later this year. And if that happens, I am looking forward to it.
Do you know what the selection process was when each of you being selected to use your voice in the game? And this is a question from Coding Genius. Did you audition?
Well, I knew a number of writers in San Francisco in the cyberpunk science fiction scene, Richard Kadri, John Shirley, and one of these is Mark Laidlaw, who's
The writer
a
of
very
Half-Life 2.
underappreciated writer.
And Merle, you auditioned. I think there were over 100 people that auditioned for Alex, and you got it, right?
Yeah, I had absolutely no idea the magnitude of the project. My agent sent me in on it while I was in L.A., and I went and got called back and ended up sitting in a waiting room with several other very recognizable faces.
Wow.
And,
all right.
yeah, I was very, very
And you
surprised.
beat them out. Well, it was great to have you guys on the show.
Okay, the nominees for Best Adaptation of a Movie to Video Game are Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic,
The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay,
GoldenEye 007,
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King,
and if you had too much Grand Theft Auto, try Spider-Man 2, web slinging at its finest. The winner is...
Wow.
Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
Good choice.
Okay. Congratulations, Star Wars. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic could not be here tonight, but to accept the award on his behalf is Hal Robbins from Half-Life 2.
Oh, that's
there you
great.
go,
That's
Hal.
nice of Hal.
There you go. Congratulations. There you go.
Thank you very much. And if there's time, there's a long list I would like to thank, starting when the first primordial molecules coalesced to form our solar system.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Hal. That's good night for you. Okay, good. Congratulations
All right,
on that.
guys. Well, moving right along, don't get out of your seat because it's time for the final award of the evening, the best movie based on a video game. And those nominees are Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within,
Tomb Raider,
Resident Evil,
Mortal Kombat,
and finally, Street Fighter. The winner is chosen by the loyal and devoted fans of G4TV is... Resident Evil! Great choice.
Congratulations, Resident Evil.
Accepting the award, I guess on their behalf, will be Hal from Half-Life 2. Hal, come on down.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Hal.
Thank you. What a wonderful night this is. And on behalf of evil things everywhere, particularly Satan, the unquenchable archenemy of mankind, the demons of the lower pit, the elder
In addition to thanking Satan, listen, we're out of here. But before we go, I want to thank our guests, Hal Robbins and Merle Dandridge, of course, all of our delightful callers, and Tina Wood for inspiring us to just go on without her. So until next time, stay golden. Here you go.
I also wish to express my appreciation to the lava beasts of the infernal tunnels and to giant Geryon, the wood of suicides, and the weeping river of tears and sorrow, without whom evil...